Let me welcome you to the Smokebox. Windows up, couple in rotation. Hot boxed out about 3 or 4 faces. Hippie down to the laces, up in the Smokebox. Man, you can't even handle this much smoke, coughing like you ain't.
Now, I would imagine that, whenever, like from going on stage to, playing in a game or getting in the ring, there's a level of nervous energy that you got.
Yeah.
What would you do to snap yourself out of that? Or was it like right when the game started?
Well, I don't know about Evan, but myself, I used to always, like, when I first started fighting, as soon as I started, even at that, I used to go to a hypnotist.
Yeah.
And he would have me and tell me, you're going to be calm, relaxed,
Meditation
disciplined.
style shit,
Yeah.
right? Wow. And that worked for you, right?
Yeah, for me.
Yeah, because it seemed like when you would come to the ring, you had a
I
certain
should have
look of
seen a
focus.
hypnotist, dude, before every game.
I would have never thought that.
Yeah, I used to go since I was like 14 until I first started fighting. I was, this is really my mentor. He groomed me for this lifestyle.
Yeah.
I was like 13,
Customato.
12. See, I would, no one else, I couldn't have done this for no one else but Customato, because like you said, he worked at every different level of my life and my development.
Yeah. Yeah, we all need like a guide and a mentor, a lot of us, if we're trying to do something and go someplace, man, it's important to have somebody who's got your back to, guide you
Oh
to
man,
the right
this guy had my back. So had my back more than I had my own back. It's somebody that takes care of you.
Do you
Yeah.
have somebody like that, B?
Did I? Man. Realistically,
How hard
no.
is it to get somebody like
It-
damn?
it-
See, I
it-
need.
yeah,
I be in
that's-
prison. I be in
that's
prison.
from
All my
God.
friends are dead in prison. They've been doing this. You got 4
Yeah.
life sentences.
I had a few
crazy, the
different
world.
people to look
Yeah.
at and see what they were doing, like the do's and don't type shit. But
Yeah.
for the most part, it's hard when especially when you're running that street life. What kind of mentors can you have? It's either a gangster, a pimp, or a drug dealer, or something like that. So it's tough, man.
Are you really tight with the Cypress Hill guys?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, we're all
You guys
still,
are like a brotherhood.
yeah.
I mean, I think that's really important too, to have a tribe, that you can always come to.
Yeah, absolutely, because it's all about a team.
Yeah.
To get anywhere, the focus might be on the one person to like do the certain shit, but the team helps the push of that person in front, the movement from one thing to the next, you know what I mean? And it's everybody got to have the same frame of mind, be on the same page and the same love for what everyone's trying to do.
You're planning a tour.
Yeah, we're gonna be on tour in just a month, a few weeks.
For how long?
Awesome.
This one's, I think, a 6 weeks tour.
Yeah.
6-week tour.
Oh, that gotta be crazy. That's 6 weeks.
You got to come out to one of the
Crazy,
shows.
bro.
You got to come out to one of the shows.
On the road for 6 weeks straight,
Yeah,
just one city to another.
yeah. I
I
mean,
used to travel with one DNT. Used to go into. I used to travel wherever they go. I used to follow their buses.
That's so
That's
fun.
the shit.
Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah, man. I mean, people would see you at hip hop gigs, and a lot of us that were obviously hip hop artists would get geeked to know that the champ was down with some hip hop. Because
Yeah.
a lot of athletes were
It was
always.
this place called the Latin
know.
Quarters in New York, man. We used to go. That's when early hip
Yeah,
hop,
that's
man.
awesome, man.
1980 hip hop, back in the day.
Hell yeah, man.
And then like you're like synonymous with hip hop.
Yeah,
You're like
that's so interesting.
you're like like how people look at Michael. You're Michael Jordan. You're Tom Brady.
yeah.
You're like one
Yeah.
of the goats
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah.
for the well, as far as sports in general, but like
Yeah.
for the hood, like I mean, you were in the Crooklyn. Do I remember that? The Crooklyn video
Yeah.
with
Spike.
yeah, Spike Lee, and like just you've always been synonymous with hip hop, and the hip hop community has always looked up to Mike Tyson because you were just a savage. You were from the streets, you were Brownsville. I
We
mean,
were just at the same time we were coming up. I remember I was in Spofford when the fucking Rappers Delight came out. I said, what the fuck is this?
yes.
Yeah.
I just heard somebody else say the same thing.
You and hip hop pretty much grew up hand in hand.
Yeah, we came in together.
In the golden era
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
of both sports.
And
You know
hip
what I
hop
mean?
was for like rebellious kids. You know, that's all I hang out, strip hip hop club, rebellious kids.
And you were the rebel kid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big time.
Unorthodox, like go in there,
Yeah.
no games, no.
No, big time.
So let me ask you guys this. You know, you guys do a podcast, the Hot Box podcast. How did you guys team up?
This is really the hot box, though, B.
Yeah.
Great.
Well,
Our
I came.
partner.
Yeah, man, we're.
Because you got Tyson Ranch going on,
Yeah, we do.
and
gotta
and
do it.
the
Work together.
See
the
that lighter?
podcast, and the
Thanks,
podcast is a part of the Tyson Ranch brand,
Yeah.
Yep,
and you know,
hot box
and thank you for inviting me to that because
Hell yeah,
that was
bro.
cool.
That was cool.
That
They
was
thought
very
you was
cool.
coming. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, you're the man, dude. Thank you for
And,
coming.
and thank you guys for coming here. But how'd you guys hook up?
I became, I just got deeper and deeper into cannabis advocacy after my NFL career. Just as, the NFL needs to remove it from their banned substance list.
Agreed.
This is the only medicine we know of that can help heal the brain after brain trauma. Our federal government has a patent, 6,630,507, that has cannabinoids as neuroprotectants and antioxidants. In the NFL, concussions are the number one issue.
Right.
And then obviously it's a great alternative to opiates. And I've seen a lot of wreckage, man. There's a lot of guys who are really hurting, who could really use some weed in their life. And so I became a really, passionate advocate. I want to spread the message of this plant. And so, sort of through divine happening, I founded an organization called Athletes for Care, and then I got a call from this guy who's Mike's partner named Rob Hickman, and he was trying to put together an athletes and cannabis panel. I came in, I've done a bunch of it, I helped him put it together, and that was just like, I can't see any better, sports icon to come into,
I agree.
raise the level of this thing.
I got to agree with that.
So I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it was really, I just feel blessed, man. I'm fucking sitting here with Be Real and Mike Tyson and Nels. I mean, come on, dude. And I'm just
I think it's great that you guys teamed up and put it together, and that you're in the cannabis industry, because people love you and they've seen your journey. They know the journey. We all followed you through it. You know what I'm saying? And it's always good when somebody who is really about the culture comes in.
Yeah.
To the culture, as opposed to a lot of corporate money.
This
Yeah.
is a no-brainer to get
and it could have
involved
been
with
that.
this.
Yeah, and it could have been that.
But it's
For
not
sure.
at all, I mean, this guy is all about the medicine.
I know. Hey, listen. What a lot of people don't listen. I was in Vegas for a UFC fight. Lyoto Machida, Rashad Evans,
Everybody
and he was
back
beating
then.
everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
beat
was.
everybody.
He was knotting up everybody, and they
He was
thought,
unorthodox.
yeah, he was still a
Cheddar
good.
was unorthodox.
he-
He didn't expect to get that shit. Boom, straight punches came at his
Oh
ass.
yeah, and it was short work. You know what I'm saying? But after the fight, I was smoking one outside, and the champ comes up, and we start chiefing out, man. And I never forget that one because
all love,
it was just
brother.
such a crazy night.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, man. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to jump in the box.
I love smoking,
I
man.
know
Thank you,
you
man.
do.
Smoking.
Oh, we got a package for you, man.
That's
after this
beautiful.
word
Thank
up,
you,
man.
brother.
Want to let you guys know, man. Tyson's Ranch. You know what I'm saying? Tyson, right? Tyson
Yeah,
Ranch.
Tyson Ranch doing big things. We getting ready to open up a lounge in Sunset Boulevard here next year.
Smoke Lounge.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
It's gonna be
Sunset's
fucking
gonna
sick.
be incredible. Sunset and La Cienega.
Oh man.
Wow.
Gonna have you over.
We're gonna,
Location.
yeah, we're
Great
gonna have to do.
location.
We're gonna have to do something over
Yeah.
there with you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
I can't believe it, man. I was just saying, I would like to have an office up there, have a lounge up there.
Yeah,
That's
of
crazy.
course.
And our podcast.
Visualizing this. shit.
Yes, that's dope. Do the podcast from the lounge.
Yep. hot
All day you
boxing.
should do that.
Do hot
Invite
boxing
me
from
over.
the
I'll
lounge.
come.
Oh, you're always welcome.
Smoke you out.
Always
Fucking
welcome, really. You are.
Dr. Green Thumb.
Word
man.
up.
And you know what? It's good to see that you guys actually love the cannabis.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
man.
Oh yeah.
It's not
I
just
mean,
about the
listen,
money,
when-
it's about the message.
When
Hell yeah,
when
bro.
I went to go do their podcast, Mike rolled up with one burning. I knew. I'm like, see, he's one of us.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
yes.
That's the way we roll up.
Yes, he does.
I love that shit. Hey man, fuck with my peoples right here all day. You know what I mean? You know what it is. Subscribe to the channel, leave comments. You know, support Tyson Ranch. You know what I mean? And the podcast. And
Thank you very much, brother. Be real.
Word up. Hey, and I gotta say this. You know what I used to get hit on before we go? What I used to get hit on a lot is when there was a picture that came up of you. You were wearing a black kufi and a black shirt, and it said "Be Real." Everybody was hitting me up like, "Look, Mike's represent."
That's sick.
I used to have a clothing line.
Yeah, I know. And I got props for that just because of that shit. So thank you, my dog. You know what I'm saying? All day. Word up. This has been another Smokebox. Keep blazing.
Smoking to the fullest.